You're listening to the Telltale channel. Don't forget to check me out on all social media: Patreon, Twitter, Teespring, and Etsy. All links can be found in the description or on my website, telltaleatheist.com. Our next article I wanted to take a look at is entitled, "Doctors on TikTok Encourage Kids to Get Vaccines and Birth Control Without Parental Consent." So let's give this article a read and see what it has to say. This is by Activist Mommy. January 25th, 2020 is when this came out. Yet another social media app has turned out to be an avenue for strangers to prey on children and encourage them to sneak behind their parents' backs to acquire secret medical treatment. This time, however, they're strangers with medical degrees. TikTok is a popular new Chinese app, which ironically is available and popular in virtually every country except totalitarian China. I'm not really super sure why she decided to point that out, whatever, in which users film their own short music videos. It's been among the most downloaded apps worldwide for the last 2 years and is especially popular among young people. So there are a couple of videos that we can watch on here. I wanted to give them a watch. The way she's saying it, these are just like really horrifically bad videos, right? Like this has got to be really, really terrible. So let's watch one of these and just like see how bad it is. So let me just describe it because some people will be listening to this and not watching it. There's a woman pointing up at the screen, at the very top of the screen, and at the top it says vaccines prevent ... and she's dancing to music, and she points to her left and it says measles, points again, polio, pertussis, hepatitis, influenza, HPV, meningitis, mumps, varicella, tetanus, rotavirus, pneumoniacus, and then she says vaccines don't cause autism. Vaccines don't cause autism. Awesome video, I think. Not really providing medical advice to anybody. I think that's a little bit overblown, honestly. She's just saying this is what vaccines prevent. This is what they don't cause. That's not medical advice. There is another video. Let's just slowly step through this video now. This woman starts the video and there's a little thing on screen that says, "Did you know?" She's dancing. "You can see your doctor without your parent for birth control, STD screening, STD treatment, for a pregnancy test, to answer your questions about sex and give you scientifically accurate information. If you're 12 or older, the doctor will politely ask all adults to exit for this part of the doctor's visit to have a confidential conversation about your health." So basically it's doctors saying, "Hello, I am a doctor. If you come into a doctor's office, then the doctor will treat you because you're a human being and you deserve health care, whether your parents are trying to prevent me from treating you or not." That seems super legit to me. That seems like an honestly really, really good thing. Doctors have an obligation to do no harm. It's in the Hippocratic Oath, and they are only looking out for the best interests of their patients. That includes children. That includes everybody. And if parents are too fucking stupid to realize that vaccines do not cause autism and are not dangerous, I'm sorry, guys. I know I have anti-vaxxers in my audience. I'm telling you now, that is a stupid position to hold, and you need to reevaluate it. I'm serious. I have respect for everybody to the best of my ability. I respect you as a person if you're an anti-vaxxer. I need you to reevaluate your position because that's fucking stupid. That's a stupid position to hold. I'm sorry. I'm not usually that direct with people, you know. Sometimes that shuts people down. But that's just how it is, guys. Vaccines don't cause autism. And they don't do all of the terrible shit that people are claiming that they do. It's all propaganda, I'm telling you. The point here is I don't see anything wrong with what these people are doing. They're saying, "I'm a doctor. If you go into any doctor's office, not just mine, any doctor's office, then they will be willing to give you these things. They can legally give you these things without your parents' permission because this is just normal healthcare stuff that every human should have a right to, just normal healthcare stuff." According to Chicks on the Right, it's also popular among doctors looking to convince children that they can and should take advantage of laws allowing them to receive vaccinations, birth control, STD screenings, and more without their parents' knowledge. In one video that went viral and allegedly sparked death threats, a doctor taught her young followers that vaccines prevent a battery of infectious diseases. Really? sparked death threats. Why are people threatening this woman? Seriously, she was just saying what they prevent and what they don't cause. What is so wrong with this? This is crazy. Fair enough. We won't even touch the issue of vaccine efficacy, but don't you think that's a conversation to be had, in your office with people who are actually your patients? Telemedicine shouldn't be conducted via social media, folks. This is not telemedicine. This is just education. Are you saying that we shouldn't be talking about evolution outside of a biology 101 college classroom? We shouldn't be talking about biology at all, anywhere except for in the classroom. We're not allowed to talk about it. Nobody can talk about it. PhDs can't get on social media and talk about how evolution works. Is that what you're saying? You know what? Christians aren't allowed to talk about the Bible anywhere except for in church. Period. Ever. It should be illegal. That's just a completely ridiculous position to have. Seriously, think that through for a moment. This person is giving not medical advice, just general science information. That is what they're providing right now. General science information. That's it. And you are comparing it to telemedicine. That is a stretch if I've ever seen one. Another doctor who will admit has considerably fresher dance moves. Oh my God. Used the app to encourage kids to seek sexual health services without discussing it with their parents. They should be able to get information if they need it, and pregnancy tests if they need them. I don't see what's so controversial about this. Give them what they need. Give people what they need to have the healthiest society possible. That's what I say. That includes birth control. Did you know, the caption in the video begins, you can see your doctor without your parent for birth control, STD screening, STD treatment, for a pregnancy test, to answer your questions about sex and give scientifically accurate information. If somebody is worried about having an STD, that means they've done the deed by now, probably. That's most likely what that means. And preventing them from getting STD screening is only going to make the situation worse. They should be able to get STD screening, period, for public safety reasons. It's absolutely absurd to me that that activist mommy, this woman is completely absurd to me, period. She's just an absolutely absurd human being. She's like a caricature of herself. It's like somebody is making an ironic joke about what the most obnoxious right-wing conspiracy theorist nutcase would look like. And here she is. This is her blog article. That's what it looks like.